I thought my life was over. I should have been done. My body, my mind, my life, everything said I was finished, but I'm still here. There are moments in life when it feels like the story's over. Not paused, not delayed, over. For me, that moment came in stages. I watched my body shutting down. My left side weakened. My balance started going. Falling became normal for me. Every day I fell, all the time. Then came the diagnosis of multiple sclerosis. And later, after my MRI, it became primary progressive multiple sclerosis. There was no clean explanation that made it easier. No quick fix. Just uncertainty. At one point, I wasn't just dealing with illness, I was dealing with losing independence. There were days where walking to the bathroom felt like effort. Days where my hands didn't feel like mine. And if that wasn't enough, life outside my body was breaking too. Addiction had already done its damage. Even though I had gotten sober years earlier, April 25th of 2005, I still had to fight what addiction leaves behind in the mind. Shame, memories, regret, and the weight of who I used to be. So I had two battles, the body and the mind. But here's what I've learned. God doesn't only show up when things are clean and organized. He shows up in chaos, in weakness, in places where you're already accepted defeat. Romans 8:38 and 39 says that nothing can separate us from the love of God. Not sickness, not failure, not addiction history, not fear, not even the moments where you feel completely alone inside in your own head. There were seasons where I didn't see progress, but looking back now, I can see something I couldn't see then. I wasn't standing still. I was being carried through it. Slowly, quietly, day by day, one day at a time. And something strange happened in that process. Even while my body was struggling, I started to rebuild in ways I didn't expect. Strength came back in small pieces. My balance improved. Clarity returned in moments. Not all at once, but enough to notice that I wasn't being destroyed. I was being rebuilt. And that's where I want to speak to anyone watching who feels stuck right now. Not just addicted, not just sick, but stuck in life. You wake up and nothing changes. You try again and fail again. You pray and feel nothing. You wonder if God even hears you. I've been there. I want to tell you something. I wish someone told me earlier. Delay is not denial. Silence is not absence. And struggle is not abandonment. There's a verse that says, God works all things together for good for those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. That's Romans 8:28. It doesn't say all things feel good. It says they are being worked together. That means even the broken parts, even the years that don't make sense, even the seasons you would never choose. For me, recovery wasn't a moment. It was a rebuild. Same with my health. Same with my thinking. Same with my faith. And I think that's the part what people miss. We expect God to erase the story, but often He rewrites it while we're still living in it. There were times I thought I was too far gone. I lost too much time. My body won't come back. My mind won't recover. But those thoughts were loud, not true. Because here I am, still standing, still thinking, still speaking, still reaching people I never thought I would reach. And if you're watching this, feeling like your life is narrowed down to nothing, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not at the end of your story. You are in a chapter you don't understand yet. God doesn't waste broken people. He builds through them. He speaks through them. He reaches others through what they survived. With man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. Luke 18:27. So I'll close with this. If you're struggling today, don't measure your life by what hasn't changed yet. Measure it by what's still possible. Because if God can rebuild me, mind, body, and life, then He's not finished with you either. Go binge my content on the channel. We can't get out of the ditch alone.